Tuesday night, there is some worry from some folks here in South Carolina about the effort to fight food insecurities. This all comes after a long-standing federal research initiative on hunger in the U.S. was recently cut. News 19's Josie Frost has much more on what this may mean for folks who are struggling to find enough food to eat.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture announced Friday that it's pulling the plug on its food security report, calling it costly and politicized. But with changes to the SNAP program on the horizon, others say that data is a critical tool in the fight against hunger. The report breaks down trends in food insecurity. Food insecurity is when a person doesn't have access to enough nutritious food. In the latest report, which used data from 2023, it found that food insecurity has been on the rise each year since 2020, with 13.5% of all households going hungry. But the USDA called into question the validity of that data, saying, quote, "This study failed to present anything more than subjective liberal fodder. Trends in the prevalence of food insecurity have remained virtually unchanged." But opponents criticize the timing of the end of the report. The federal spending bill that passed through Congress in July made major cuts to the SNAP program, meaning around 3 million people would no longer qualify. Omesama Rahemtola is the director of Food Share SC, a nonprofit that helps increase access to fresh foods.
Data is important writ large, right? This is how we know that there is an issue. This is how we know that food insecurity is increasing in our communities.
She says with cuts to SNAP on the horizon, this is just a move to push down research showing how those cuts impact food insecurity.
If you're not measuring the increase in food security that's going to come from SNAP, you can say that there's no bad effect, like there's no negative effect to the cuts in SNAP benefits.
The USDA also said that there are other, more accurate data sets that can be used to survey food insecurity. Reporting at the State House, Josie Frost, News 19, WLTX.
Okay, Josie, thank you so much. And by the way, the USDA still has one more report that was already in progress, and that information is going to come out before this research project is wrapped up. That report is going to be out sometime next month.